Okay, so I'm outside, and I'm actually doing a different science experiment. As far as I had an interesting conversation with my dad because I was up at the farm yesterday, and he said, "No, you don't have more snow than I do. It's just that it's melted on the grass because the ground's too warm, and so it's melting from underneath, and so a lot of it's melted already." So I want to test his theory at my house and see if the snow at the ground has melted more than snow on other surfaces. So I've got a couple different surfaces we're going to check out, and the first one here is my picnic table. And so let me get my ruler out here. Hold on, I'll put this down. Actually, you can see my picnic table there. All right, so we're going to stretch out my tape measure here, and I'm going to put it into the snow down to the surface of the picnic table. All right, and if we go here, woo. All right, so on the picnic table, you can see the measurement there. All right, now this is, 2 days after the snow. So we've got, looks like 7.5 inches. All right, so I've got 7.5 inches on the picnic table. So now, like I said, he said there's less on the ground, and I've got to go in my backyard because my front yard we were snow blowing, so there's probably extra snow. And I've got to go down over the hill because my dog's all over the place here, so it's hard to tell what she's dug and what she hasn't. But we're going to go down over the hill here. Hopefully I don't fall and make a fool of myself in front of you guys. Whew. Maybe I should have done the sled one, huh? All right, so we're down over the hill, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to measure the snow. All right. And this is on the grass. So on my grass, looks like I still have 7.5 inches. All right, the last place I'm going to do, this is probably pathetic because we haven't scraped off our solar panels yet. But we'll do it on the solar panels. Okay, so there's my solar panels. Now they're at an angle, so maybe that'll affect it. So that's something I might mention in my conclusion, is that the angle might affect the amount of snow. But I'm going to go ahead and put it down, and it's pretty consistent. It looks like I have 7.5 inches. Now remember, as a science experiment, you also have to repeat your experiment, so you don't know, so it's not a freak thing, right? So my independent variable are the 3 surfaces. I can't change that. So I'm just going to pick a different place on the solar panels and on the grass and on my picnic table to do the second trial. All right, so trial 2, we're going to go here, and we're still at 7.5 inches. So the solar panel is 7.5 inches both times. For the grass, let me find a place here. Ooh, look at that. That's only 6 inches. So on the grass there, I only have 6 inches. That's interesting. And trekked back up the hill here. Oh, looks like Nora's out to help us. All right, Nora's my puppy, or my dog, I guess. She's like 1.5 years. Whew. I got snow in my shoes now. I wore my husband's shoes. They're too big and the snow got in them. All right. And the last one we're going to do is a different spot on the picnic table. If I put my ruler in, and we're at 7.5 inches. So for the little bit of data, and typically a scientist would do a lot more data than what we did, but I want you to have some fun outside. So for the little bit of data that we have, it does seem to mean that my dad was a little bit right, if nothing else, because the one spot that was less than 7.5 inches was on the grass. So my conclusion, or his conclusion, was correct, because I had one spot that was 6 inches, and that would be, excuse me, that would be my conclusion. All right, have fun, everybody. Have a good weekend. Bye.